What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's Training Sanders. You're tuned into the Infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. So I'm going to talk to you about energy, frequency, and vibrations and how you can use this in your dating life and in your relationships and what it all means. Maybe some of you are single. I'm going to tell you how to attract certain people to you with the energy that you have, with the frequency that you're on. If you're in a relationship, I'm going to tell you you're going through some problems. I'm going to tell you what's going on and how to have success at the end of the day. So make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole video, folks, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up once it's all over, because I know it's going to resonate with you. Okay, first and foremost, let me go ahead and just tell you this, okay? We live in a relational world. So no matter how single or how lonely you think you need to be, we can't be isolated. This is a relational world. You have to have friends. You have to have people around you. You know, you still need to talk to some of those long lost family members that you want to talk to. Yeah, we have to be in relationships, folks. But one thing that you must know, when it comes down to self-development and like finally finding yourself and stuff like that, folks, it's going to be a lot of changes going on in your life. When you start to use the law of attraction, you want to manifest stuff, it's going to be a lot of changes going on in your life. And if you ain't experienced it already, the major changes will be in your relationships. Yeah, just not having that person in our corner hurts. It hurts. It hurts super bad. I know you single people know what I'm talking about. Me personally, of course, I've been in a lot of relationships in my life, and I've been on a roller coaster ride of relationships, and especially when I came around the time of like self-development, self-realization, I really had a hard time because I always found myself in a relationship that I didn't want to be in, because of whatever reasons. But so I can definitely relate to you if you're in a relationship or if you're married. I've been there too, and so forth and so forth. But I do want to tell you this. Now that you have come to the realization and the discovery that you are like a new person, or you're becoming a new person, this means that even how you fish in the sea has to change also. You can no longer cast your net to the left side. You got to cast your net to the right side, okay? If you understand what I mean, biblically speaking, folks. You got to switch it up a little bit. No longer do you have to like wait on somebody to come into your life. It don't even work like that no more. Because why? Because you're using the laws of attraction now. You're using energy now. You're using frequency now. You're using vibration. So it ain't about even going out no more and just hoping somebody run up to you and ask you for your number or something like that. It's not about like getting a date. It's not about, oh, I feel lonely, I deserve somebody, why is there nobody in my life? All that thinking is out the door. In with the new thinking. The new thinking says your energy, your vibration, your frequency has to match up with the person that you want to attract in your life. Even I had to experience this, folks, because once upon a time, after I had got to the point where I became a better person and whatnot, I was like, I'm like, man, I'm just not attracting people into my life like I normally used to. And I don't even have the integrity no more to like walk up to somebody and like, talk to them and ask them out. I don't even have that integrity no more. And so I did my little scientific research in my bed, laying down at night and stuff. And I was just thinking like, what could it be? I meditated and all this and that. And I was like, aha, I got the answer. And the answer is, folks, when you have changed yourself and you're thinking different, you're gonna act different. You're gonna behave different. So once again, you have to like kind of let the universe kind of make things happen for you when it comes down to creating new relationships. Because I can guarantee you this, now that you're this person in a high level of vibration, if you're even in a relationship, it's destined to like not even go far. If that person does not want to go forward with you because you choose to persevere and to grow and to become a better person, and this person wants to stay stagnant, you gotta go. Once again, you gotta go. You gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I was in many relationships in the past like that in my life. I was always growing. I was always reading. I was always doing like inner psychology to try to make sure, I understand myself. Every action that I would do that would be wrong, I would try to correct myself and try to make it right. I would take responsibility for my own actions and all that. But some of the people that I was with didn't want to choose to do that. They didn't want to do that. So I'm like, it's either I'm going to keep changing and keep changing and keep changing, and they just going to keep staying the same. Okay, I'm going to have to go. I gotta go because my vibration is getting on a level to where I couldn't cope with that person anymore. And my situation might not be like yours. Yours might be totally different. But I do want to tell you this: like if you're in a relationship and you're doing this self-development stuff and you're using law of attraction, folks, your partner has to be willing to make changes with you. If they're not willing to make changes with you, then you got to move on. And don't worry about how you're going to move on, finances and the after effects and stuff like that. You will be taken care of if you are brave and courageous enough to just jump out there and just jump off the cliff. I guarantee your parachute will come out and you will land on your feet. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. At the end of the day, you'll be much more happier, much more free, much more stress free than you were in that relationship. And so when it comes down to like attracting a significant person in your life, folks, it ain't even really about that no more when you're working with universal laws. The universe sees it like this. The universe says, well, hey, if they're choosing to put their trust in me, then I don't really have to like go out of my way to try to get them no Ray Ray or no Bum Chic or nothing like that. I don't gotta bring you nobody. You good because you still have to learn who you are as an individual. However, if you do feel the need or the desire to like want somebody in your life, make sure that you really want this. Make sure that you're wanting somebody because you know who you are. You love yourself. You're ready for this. You've been through several relationships and you're ready to walk across the coal and the fire and be in a relationship, that long, hard journey where you have to endure. You got to make sure that you're ready for this. Because you can't be getting in relationships now using the law of attraction in the universe and stuff because, oh, you want to be financially stable. Or I just want to be with somebody to help balance out my finances because, my pocket's looking a little bit dim too. So I just need somebody to come and like make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm tired of being lonely around. I don't feel right. This is abnormal. Like I'm irritated because I don't have nobody. No, that don't count either. Because you got to think, folks, you can't want another person out of lack. You see what I'm saying? It'll always go wrong. If I was to like go out here and try to like, look for a woman to be with out of lack, for instance, like because let's say I didn't have a car. So my whole idea was to let me meet somebody that have a car so that they can help me, get around and commute and transport me from place to place and stuff like that. It won't go right. It won't go right. It won't go right. Why? Because I manifested something out of lack. So that's why I'm saying you have to make sure that the reason why you want a man or the reason why you want to be with somebody is for the right reasons. Too many people get with people for all the wrong reasons nowadays. You know what I mean? And don't even have no ultimate like desire or goal or purpose for themselves. That's number one in this world, folks. In this world, you must be doing or be, trying to figure out what you're here for before you try to want to be with anybody else. You got to figure out how can you give back to the world before you can start receiving from the world, especially from another person. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what that mission for you is. And then your life will be much more fulfilled when you do get with Curly, Larry, or Mo. You know what I'm saying? It'll be much more fulfilled. And so this is what it's all about when it comes down to energy, frequency, and vibrations. Let me go a little deeper. Ooh, I love y'all. I love talking about stuff like this. Yes, don't y'all like talking about stuff like this? Give me a thumbs up and represent, folks. But anyway, it gets even deeper, folks. It gets even deeper because the more you get smarter and smarter and smarter, on your journey, and learning and the stuff that we do here on the Infamous Living Room Network, because I know you do self-development behind the scenes too. I ain't the only one that you watch. I know that, but you're going to get to a point where you start to want to attract people that are totally different from what you normally would date. For instance, if you're an older female, let's say you're an older female. I know everybody on this mug older than me. Just say you're an older female or whatever, and you're doing self-development. You're using the law of attraction. You're in sync with your soul. You've learned yourself or whatever the case may be, and you are, you're in that dating mentality. Okay, you might necessarily want to attract somebody who has vitality into your life because your energy is vibrating higher. So you can be older, you can be a little bit more mature, but you may be developing energetic feelings that require somebody with a little much more vitality, somebody very, very rejuvenated. And so you might not necessarily attract that older or that guy that's the same age into your life. He might be a lot younger than you, but that guy that's a lot younger than you might be mature, or he might be, just, he might be ready to turn up. You know what I'm saying? He might be ready to take over the world and learn something new. You never know. And it's vice versa. It's vice versa. Like if you're a younger woman, if you're a younger woman and you have that mature, that domineering side of you, and all the guys that you've been with, you kind of like are just kind of like too much colossal than they are. You just kind of like the takeover woman. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you might be looking for, somebody who is, capable to handle all the things that you are looking for them to handle. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna necessarily, be fishing for the guys that you used to like, or the women that you used to like. It's gonna be a different type of woman that come into your life, but you're gonna feel an energetic connection with that person that's wanting to come into your life versus, oh, they sexy. Now they gonna be sexy. They gonna be pretty now. They gonna have a good appetite now. But it ain't gonna be that type of attraction no more. Like once upon a time, you know what I'm saying, it was just like, oh, okay, we're gonna go out, we're gonna have a blast and we're gonna make fireworks. But now it's like, oh, I wanna be with this person because I can feel an energetic frequency from me and them. I can feel a pull with us. I can feel something deep. And so I want to stir that up. You want to stir that up with that person because you feel an attraction in a different way. Now you're using your energy. Now you're attracting frequencies. So you're going to attract all different types of walks or races of people from all different types of places around the world, or all different kinds of ages. You know what I'm saying? If you like 23 years old, you might attract the 47-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? If you're like a 37-year-old woman, you might attract a 20-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying? Because of the energy vibrations. It ain't about face value no more. It ain't about looking and judging off of what you see. It's more so now about your energy and your vibrations, folks. So you got to get used to this. You got to get used to this new lifestyle, this new mindset, this new thinking, this new way of thinking that you have. It's gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird. And like I said, half of the time you're gonna feel really, really lonely. But don't never rush the universe. Don't never rush the process, folks, because the process is always on your side. The universe knows exactly what you want, but you have to focus more on yourself than you do the results that you will get from the outside world. You got to keep that in mind. It's all about the self first. It's all about perseverance, folks. It's all about persevering and knowing who you are as an individual on a day-to-day basis. First, love yourself first, because this is what's gonna reinforce love for the both of y'all when y'all get in a relationship together. You'll be able to love somebody else because you love yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And then when that person is acting crazy, is acting funny, doing too much, it's okay. Let them do what they do. Let them get mad or whatever. Let them have an attitude. It's okay because you still love yourself. You can go get out for a little while and go blow it off and go, be by yourself, rather than being that type of person that's like, oh my God, I can't do anything without my husband, or I can't do anything without my significant other because if they're mad, I'm mad too. No, that's where that self-love comes in. You can just smile at somebody if they mad, if you know who you are. You just be like, okay, well, I got 10% of my heart left anyway, even though I did put in 100% of all my love. Self-love is first. And I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. So I hope this video resonated with y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm Trent Henderson. A little fun topic. I knew y'all would love it. But anyway, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this. What you think about energy, frequency, and vibrations, and dating and using the law of attraction to attract your significant other in your life. Have you done this? Are you in a relationship where the person doesn't want to grow with you? Let us know. Are you looking to attract somebody who was on the same frequency and vibration as you? Have you attracted somebody already? Let us know. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.